Alrighty, welcome everybody. This is a real quick impromptu live stream here at Premier Fitness. Going to do some arms real quick before we go into work. I have had a real active day already, and you get to see a lot of videos, and we're just going to kind of add a few more. Okay, it's going to be Monday. Do some bicep, and we're going to concentrate on triceps before I get into work. Of course, there's some stuff to warm up. All right, who's first in? Dome Seeker, how we doing? Going to milk now. We'll catch the replay for Arms Day. Thank you. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the thanks up. And Cole, how's it going? Going well. I've had a really active morning. I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment, but the doctor got sick. So I went for a hike, picked up some fresh chicken eggs from the neighbor, did some lifting on the deck, and now I'm doing Arm Day. So it's been a pretty active day, then I'll go to work after this. So that's where I'm going to be next. All right. Let's get that pull down. Kind of some nice things I like to do. Kind of catch it a little bit better. Here I'm like this, and then you go through like that, angle, and it changes the exercise. So just thanks for joining in here, getting a quick arm workout in. We'll have my walk post to put out there, and my deadlifts on the deck. one-on-one advice. Remember, if you do hit the join button, then you can contact me at my email at scottishfitness@gmail.com. More than happy to sit down with you and work out nutrition plans and exercise plans to fit your goals. So if you want to take care of that, take advantage of that. Just hit one of the membership levels. There's like low, medium, and high, and then there's like, oh, look out. The arm days. Hey, B. Walker, how we doing? Good to see you. Back over to triceps. Of course, we get the weight up a little bit. Step it up. So, our day. So anyway, thanks for joining in. I will have quite a few videos uploaded later on this evening. I do them in the evening because I'm at work and work has an internet that allows me to do them. Or at home, those videos would never load up or they take forever. So, beautiful day, sunny in the 50s. Had a nice walk and relaxing. Really, it's been a good morning so far. And work is just work, nothing hard about it. So, quick arms here for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then off to work I go. Hi-oh, it's off to work I go. So remember, stay active. Make sure you're getting enough rest, proper exercise. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Just do what works for you. And be supportive of each other. Like I said, I had a troll yesterday. I put his ugly little response on my Facebook, just as an example of what not to be when you're on social media. 63 years old too, very sad that he'd be like that. You know, hi-ho, it's off to work I go. You know it. We do I-O. But the same thing. So I'll pick up the weight one more time. Like I said, we're going to have to, there we go. Feels good. Good burn. Feels good. So thanks for joining in once again. Remember, Saturday, March 4th, 10 a.m. Central. It's my birthday bash. Woo! March 18th is my UPA national championships. I'm going to go after my own national record. I hope to break it. And then July 11th is when I'll be in Pittsburgh for discus as the Illinois State champion. So I'll be going for a national title. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get it. But my goal is just to have 3 good throws and get one out there about 20 foot further than I did at state. Miss Worm, how we doing today? So I got a lot of videos to put up later on tonight. And Binks is going to be starring in about 3 or 4 of them. Yes, you can't please everybody. Yeah. I wasn't trying to please this guy. This guy actually verbally attacked one of my subscribers. And I told him at his age he should know better. Then he came after me with some silly stuff, and I said, he said, well, if I didn't have a messed up shoulder and if I didn't have a messed up knee, I'd be, setting records too. And of course, you can tell he's on every steroid under the sun. I said, well, you probably won't be doing anything. I said, but I am setting records. I said, and that's the difference between you and me. I said, but I do not suffer trolls. And I gave it about 15 minutes for him to read. And then I blocked him. Because, trolls got to go. So, there's no need for it. If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. That's what I preach. This channel is about inspiring people to get moving, not to do exactly what I do, but just to start moving and enjoying life. And I think once you do get in better physical shape, you start enjoying life more often. Because number one, you get outside and start walking around, your endurance is going to improve, your attitude's going to improve because you're outside enjoying yourself. And it kind of feeds on it, and you're just trying to be a better version of yourself. That's the only person you should really be trying to compete with is yourself. Don't worry about what the next person's doing. There's always somebody bigger, stronger, faster, better endurance than the next person. Just try to be the best version of yourself. All right. I kicked it up about 3 clicks. It's way too rough. Still kick it up one more time. So where I usually would be rounding some back exercises in, I did those earlier today on the deck with my Titan trap bar, which I'm really enjoying. And I'm keeping it at, it's 275 because the bar is only a 35-pound bar, not a 45-pound bar. So I'm keeping it at the 275-pound mark until they start to get really smooth and easy. And I'll slap 10 more pounds on. So there's really nothing really to look forward to right there. So yes, Miss Worm. So 1,400 hours your time on Saturday. It's the birthday bash. Woo! All right. Fun and games for everybody. I'll even be giving away a shirt or a coffee mug, whichever one you prefer. And I said the next one will be March 18th. We'll be in Dubuque, Iowa at the UPA right there in the Mississippi River. Very nice place. And Bill Carpenter threw a fantastic event. Always very enjoyable. I get to meet some really good athletes I haven't seen since last year. So, and then the next main event is going to be July 11th, where I'm throwing discus. The Angry Pepper Jason is going to come down and see me. And I do have Ed, who follows me on Facebook. I think he's going to be there, possibly competing. So that's going to be great. It's my fault, Ray. I just started it right up. I didn't give you a half hour waiting for me to start up. In the gym, I don't have time to wait. That's why you're seeming like you didn't get notified. As soon as I walked in, I typed it in, and away I went. And then usually a lot of times in the morning, I type everything in and then I set it for about 20, 30 minutes later. And then that helps you get the notifications. So have you received your coffee mug yet? I know it's been shipped. So time for another set of curls. So just arms today because I did some deck and video probably post before this one. Over constructions. Sorry by Friday. Okay. Because it was out for delivery. And the item that I sent to you, Miss Worm, is out on delivery. But that's probably going to be a while. It's got to swim across the Atlantic. And then I also sent one to another creator. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for hitting. Don't forget the thumbs up. It helps that algorithm. It makes me feel special. Yeah, because it will fit in your mailbox. I got something on its way to you, Miss Worm, but it's probably swimming across the Atlantic as we speak. So it will take a little bit longer. Special. Thank you. So thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for attending, doing all that YouTube stuff. I do appreciate that. Probably more than I can tell you. Yeah. Let's kick it up 2 more. And we could wait for the rest of them. All right. Now we're going to switch to the roll. What do we got here? That one motivated guy. Hey, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Special needs. Yuck, 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 yuck. Reminds me of the game of Fallout 3. Really had your special book. That's how my daughter let us know that she was expecting. That she sent us to your special book. And my mom, not being cool with the Fallout 3, didn't understand when we opened up the package and that was there. I knew immediately. Well, I kind of suspected because as soon as I showed up on the video, both my daughter and her husband Jeff were there. I'm like, okay, this is a life-changing event meeting and a good one. Then she goes, well, is it a boy or a girl? I said, it's blue. It's a boy. And yes, we gendered it. We assumed the gender. Because there's only 2 of them. As Scooby-Doo says, huh? Hey, Scooby. So, yeah, I'm looking forward. Sun's shining, starting to get a little warmer. I actually I brought my peppers out to get some sun today. I got that on video. So they're still green, which is a good sign. And what else? Nice walk, talk to the neighbor, met a new neighbor, learn some things. Yeah, you learn a lot of things once you start a conversation and then just listen. That's the trick. Just listen. Alrighty. Go. Turn. Good stuff. So the nice thing about arms is you can move faster. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Dogwood in full bloom. Oh, yeah. There you go. Not here yet, but it's coming. I can see the trees budding up. Yeah. Marching into March, expecting spring. So Milwaukee might be a little south of us. We're still, well, I can see the buds on the tree, but it's always a dangerous thing. Because if we get a freeze, and sometimes those trees have to bud 2 or 3 times a year, which really kind of messes up their growth. And I see the maples already got buds on them. The dogwoods already got buds on them, so the leaves will be coming out here pretty soon. Bluebell's just starting to poke through, so I probably need to make a jaunt into the woods. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow if I have time, because some of those plants might start popping through. I'll check the weather and see if I got 1 more day or 2 more days of dry. If I got 2 days, then I might try to do it on Friday, because it's still pretty wet out there. But I do want to make a walk into the woods and see how it's different since the last time I've been in there. We should start seeing some early flowers getting ready to poke through. I'll be working a little bit. Oh. Well, I come in here before I go to work. Oh. I've been, this is the second year I've been here. Oh, today? Yeah. Oh. You calm down. I compete. Oh. In Hollywood. Oh, okay. And I'm live streaming, actually have a channel, YouTube channel. It's cool. So if you ever want to get bored, it's MacBean Scottish Fitness, and we just do nutrition and fitness. It's all about. I want to Stephen. Yeah. No, MacBean. MacBean. Oh, okay. I mean, they're all about this. Yeah, I'm John. Just coming here for a quick one, arm workout, then a little work. Repeat. All right. Well, good luck with your competition. Thank you. So now I switch over a little bit, so I'll find the way back down a little. Now I got the angle bar, so it's going to change on which of the 3 tricep muscles gets more work. So this is different than using a straight bar. This is a real good exercise. I think this is a little bit of my bench stuff. So I cut the weight back a little bit because I switched grips. And now I'll probably kick the weight back up even a little bit more. Pretty standard insult here whenever it says you're special. Oh, Well, I didn't take it as an insult. A wee bit slow. Angelo, hello from Greece. Greetings from Central Illinois. Thanks for stopping in. How's the weather there? You guys should be in a kind of a springtime weather by now, aren't you? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm doing a quick arm day. Concentrating more really on triceps than I am on biceps. I'm going to do one last set of biceps, and then pretty much I'll just be doing triceps one after the other. But thanks. Welcome to chat. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. You know, the like, subscribe, share, all that YouTube stuff. I appreciate it. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Yeah, I had a real winner last night on one. I did put his comment on Instagram so everybody could see what a jerk he was. But a few people said, listen, he's a jerk, but you know, don't put his comment up there. So I took it back down. But I did put it up on Facebook. The only thing in Facebook, it didn't show his name, but what a colorful individual he was. And very poor being, you know, a year older than me. All right. So, probably the last set of biceps. I'll let space statements like that before. No, I'm going to concentrate on triceps. I gotta get 10 minutes yet. White hat on. Oh yeah. Yeah, bus driver. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. I feel sorry for my bus drivers when I was a kid. I was that rambunctious kid. Not disrespectful, but long story. We went to the private school. We had to ride the private school bus, and they didn't like us. So there was a lot of. Back then, you could have a fist fight and be okay with it the next day. And you weren't put on social media, on Instagram. Put up my friends your bench press. Oh, Maxwell. So the most I've deadlifted in a meet is 495, and I've done that twice. Right now, I'd probably only be good for about 405, and it'd be a little shaky. So I'm using a trap bar, and I'm doing reps with lighter weights, and I'm just going to slowly bring myself up. Squat, I don't squat heavy. I protect my knees on it. Just it's not my strongest exercise. I think the most I squat is I went up to 275. My goal is to work up to 315, but I won't go any heavier than that. I know some big squatters out there, and God bless them, they are impressive. But their knees and hips are bothering them, and I don't want to be that way. So I tend to be on the lighter side on the squats. If I want to do big weights, I can just go to the leg press machine. But I don't say, hey, look, a new PR, not on the leg press machine. But that guy last night, oh my God, you know, gonna talk shit, and they tell us, well, I can do, 900 on a leg press machine. Yeah, just about anybody in the gym can do that at one time or another. Oh, that joking ages, yeah. So, this week wife says I get to do squat. They did squats. I think you missed my one last week. Oh, you'll like this one, I think you missed it. So, what did Spartacus say when the lion ate his ex-wife? He didn't say anything. He's glad he ate her. Woohoo! All right, time for a second. All right. Now I've kicked the weights up every man before. Let's knock it out. All right, you have to kick it up. It was too easy. It's time for full stack. It's the full stack attack. Oh yeah, probably should turn it this way now. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I see a lot of them during the day, but if I don't write them down, I won't remember them all the time, except my original ones. But I mean, here's an old one. Everybody probably knows. When I was younger, before I met my wife, I met this young lady, and we were going to go to the gym and work. We were going to go to the gym together as a date, but she didn't show up. I knew this wasn't going to work out. I messed that one up a little bit. Yeah, posted the same reaction. What do you call it? Oh, I better not say those. Those are a little iffy. Those are military ones, you guys. Might not see the military humor in it, but thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. So we are ready for the full stack attack. All right, it's time for the full stack attack. There is much rejoicing. Wow. That'll be good. A good short. I always forget. Doesn't even deserve Facebook. Yep. I think if you say the same thing, it's like jinx. Oh, feeling good. We got about 6 minutes. I like to get to work a little early so I can find a better parking spot. Not that I don't mind walking, because it's 0.6 of a mile to my workstation, even if I park close. But at night, sometimes when it was raining and stuff like that, it was nice being closer. Another apparatus you can use is the rope. So the rope is going to use more of the wrist action. So you don't do the full stack with a rope. And it kind of catches it a little different. So now for something completely different. Now we're going to use it as a kind of a pump up one. 0.6 of a mile. Yep. It's a walkway. Most of it, I would say 0.4 of that is in the building. So the factory is that big, and I'm in the middle, so it don't matter which parking lot I tend to park in, I got that same walk. So it sucks if you get all the way there and you're like, oh crap, I forgot my safety shoes. And you gotta walk all the way back. And one time I walked out to the car at the end of the work, and I was wondering why the car wasn't unlocking. It's because I didn't grab my keys. So those little incidents help you with your cardio. I did a 2-mile hike today. I did cut it short because the neighbor was out and I got 3 dozen eggs from him, fresh eggs, and talked to him. Roller skates, he dancing. Yeah, I think there's a safety concern there. Wow. God, I had better balance when I was 16. But I know the one they had in Joliet, which was a bigger plant, they actually had people with bicycles that used to ride to their stations. But no, now you're walking. And some of those people, my age group, even a little younger, don't walk so well. I mean, keep walking, I give them credit, but they're not moving too well. A lot of times that could be probably just injuries or, arthritis, things like that. All right, now we change it up to the rope. Because the rope is going to really allow more use on the wrist to come out. So it kind of gets it even a different way. This one's a nice part. Good ball. Remember, rest, nutrition, and proper exercise. So we'll see what hardest trolls I get to deal with today. But one was because I was on the leg press machine and somebody said, "Oh man, that's awesome." And then this guy got butthurt about it. I don't know why. I told him, I said, "Lay off the kid. If he thinks it's awesome, because he was calling him a beach and all this other stuff." And I looked at him. He wasn't a private account. He had pictures. Of course, you can tell he dips in Dr. Royd Pharmacy as much as the Liver King does. I said, really, at 63, you should know better to talk like that. You're talking like a 14-year-old punk. Then he came at me and, well, if I didn't have this problem, I'd be setting records. I said, well, you want to know something? You're not. And I am. Push in one hand and poop in the other, you can end up with a nice warm feeling. So he definitely was, I don't know why he'd be jealous that nothing was aimed towards him. There was a conversation going and he just came out of left field. Even to the point when I answered him back, somebody else was like, well, I didn't really say that. I said, no, I'm not answering you. I'm answering the idiot. So, thanks for joining in. I do appreciate it. Got time to go. It's probably on bar time. Let me see. Nope. They have accurate time. There is. Just walk them one day at a time. Like I said, when I think they're being a troll, I just block them. I had one guy who thought the weights weren't real, and I sent him my information. He goes, "Okay, I stand corrected." But then when I send you information, and then you're camping girls, gotta go. Life is too short to deal with fools. Like, I'm sorry. Even with all those steroids and muscles, you have low self-esteem. That's your problem, not mine. Be happy with yourself, no matter what shape you're in. And then strive to be a better version of yourself. But always be uplifting. Always try to sit there and look for the best in you and other people. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Good seeing you again, brother. So be happy to each other. Take care of pets. Be kind to animals, unless you're eating them. And almost was going to rescue a cat. I think if I see the cat again out in the field, on my way to work, I'm going to have to rescue it. It looks like it's injured, but there's a farmhouse right next to it. But if I see it again, I'm going to have to stop. And that's how you end up with more cats. So, once again, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. On y'all that watch the replay, please hit the thumbs up. It's always good when I at least get over 20 likes. Kind of helps the algorithm in that. The live streams are my best paying videos, and that's the videos and it's the shorts. By no means am I going to become rich doing this. But it's nice to hopefully earn enough to take the missus out for dinner. Yep. Read books. I do like reading books. I read one of John Davis's one on Preparation. I read his first one. He had some editing issues, but it still was an interesting story. But his latest one is called Wicked, and I've heard it's pretty good, so I'm probably going to order that one next. So if you look under, I think it's John D. Davis or John P. Davis. He's got like about 30 books out there. But he's there on Preparation. Also, shout out to my moderator in this forum and the Lone Wolf Prepper. And Michael at the Body Beatdown. And Cowboy Prepper when he pops in. I appreciate the help. And thanks for, as we say, the usual suspects, as John will say. Mark and Teresa and B. Walker. And Angelos from Greece, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. I better catch everybody else here, too. I don't feel bad if I don't. One motivated guy, thank you. Angelos, I got. And who else? I think there's one more. Chris usually pops in, but he might be a little busy. And Andrew Cole and Dome Seeker. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. So, everyone have a wonderful week. It's hump day. All right. And I will probably have another live stream tomorrow. Possibly Friday for sure. And then, of course, Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time, 1400 English Time. Birthday bash. There'll be much rejoicing. I will have guest creators, ones that can make it. Hopefully, Alaskan Prepper and Casey Little Owl will make it. John at Prepper Nation, if he's not busy with his kids, he does have kids in sports, so I know that makes it tricky. And a few others have been invited. And I will have the link up there that anybody can join in. Alrighty, it's time to go to work. It's time to go. It's time to go. Somebody might recognize which song that is and what album it's off of.